Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the NDTV World Summit 2025. Tonight, we are delighted to host a stellar gathering of global leaders, thinkers, and innovators whose presence underscores the relevance of dialogue, collaboration, and shared vision in a world defined by uncertainty, yet the promise of great possibilities. We extend a warm welcome to our distinguished global guests. The Honorable Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, Ms. Harini Amarasuriya. She delivered a fantastic address just a short while ago. The former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and the son-in-law of India, Mr. Rishi Sunak. And the former Prime Minister of Australia, Mr. Tony Abbott. I remember walking with Mr. Abbott and Prime Minister Modi at the MCG. And the thought that was going through my mind is when India plays, India must win against Australia. But Tony Abbott's rooting strongly for Australia, always. We also welcome global pioneers like Dr. Neil Thompson, who heads the Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Lab at MIT, where a lot of the foundational work on AI has happened. Professor Tarun Khanna, my professor from the Harvard Business School. Each time we meet him, he always has something to say about something which is not right and wants to pull you up to make it better. Thank you always for guiding and leading us. And quantum physicist and ballerina, just such an incredible combination this. A ballerina who's also a quantum physicist. She wowed us with her energy on the stage, Dr. Merit Moore. The individual and collective imagination and brilliance of our guests add new dimension to the conversations we are hosting here. Discussions about progress, innovation, and the shared future of humanity. Your collective presence speaks of the importance of global dialogue and collaborative engagement in an era defined by disruption and transformation. Mr. Prime Minister, sir, it is with gratitude and respect that we welcome you back to the NDTV World Summit. Your presence last year was an honor for us, and it is an absolute pleasure to have you grace this occasion again. It means a lot to us. Welcome and thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hosting the World Summit at the iconic Bharat Mandapam, a venue that reflects the ambition and scale of New India. Modi ji, this convention center reflects your mantra of Sankalp se Siddhi, an idea once imagined, now realized. One of the largest and most sophisticated conference venues in the world, the Mandapam stands as a powerful symbol of India's ability to think big, build at monumental scale, and to welcome the world as one family, as we say in Sanskrit, Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. At NDTV, we are inspired by this spirit as we bring the world to India and take India to the world. Sir, as you're aware, we are building a new NDTV for a new India. A marquee global media powerhouse that reflects the dynamism, innovation, and global ambition of the nation itself. Just as India is evolving, emerging, and expanding on the global stage, NDTV is transforming to set the agenda, drive debate, and amplify the voice of New India. We are creating conversations that mirror the journey of the nation itself. Thoughtful, bold, transformative, where the pursuit of renewal shapes everything that we do. The NDTV World Summit this year is anchored around a theme that resonates with India's journey, the edge of the unknown, risk, resolve, and renewal. These are not just three words that reflect the central theme of this conclave. They are the lens through which we understand leadership, progress, and transformation in our times. As we convene here at the World Summit, our conversations over the next 2 days will explore what it means to operate at the edge of the unknown, How do nations, businesses, and individuals confront risk? How do they harness resolve? How do they embrace renewal? It is fitting, Honorable Prime Minister, that as we explore this theme, we do so by reflecting on your leadership, because you yourself are the very embodiment of risk, renewal, and resolve. Over the past decade, India has faced challenges that were unforeseen, unprecedented, and oftentimes daunting. And yet, in every situation, your leadership has been marked by poise, resolve, and decisive action. Recently, India faced tough new challenges with trade tariffs which were imposed by the United States. While many leaders globally yielded under pressure, you, Modi ji, chose to stand firm and push back. India's trade negotiators showed flexibility in talks, but the message from the leadership was clear. This Naya Bharat will not bend. The interests of 1.4 billion people remain non-negotiable. Decisive leadership is never easy. It demands courage, and it comes with its fair share of costs. You have proved time and again that no matter what the risk, Modi ko darana mushkil hi nahi, namumkin bhi hai. You presented the nation with a transformative gift last month, GST 2.0, a reform that has opened new horizons of economic freedom and opportunity for every citizen and enterprise. With record sales, Pradhan Mantri ji, you have already ensured that India is enjoying a sparkling Deepavali. The GST Bachat Utsav has empowered small entrepreneurs to expand their reach, allowed businesses to transact seamlessly across the nation, and enabled ordinary citizens to reap the benefit of reduced costs. Mr. Prime Minister, sir, Operation Sindoor stands as another defining moment of your unwavering determination. The ferocity and firepower of India's decisive response was not just a show of strength. It was a message of intent that India will no longer remain silent in the face of aggression. Regardless of the bluster about nuclear escalation by our enemy, you ensured, sir, that India extracted retribution for the killing of harmless citizens. Many a fake nuclear red line of our adversary was demolished in the face of your courage and conviction. Pradhan Mantri ji, we would like to congratulate you for bringing the Commonwealth Games to Ahmedabad in 2030. The last time we hosted the Games in 2010, it was a very different India. But in 2030, the world will, hopefully, witness a Naya Bharat, a nation driven by efficiency, excellence, and capability. And you're never resting on your laurels. After bagging the rights to host the Commonwealth Games, Modi ji's team is already working on bringing the Olympics torch to India in 2036, once again to Ahmedabad. And I wonder, at the rate at which he's going, if it is under his leadership itself that India will host the Commonwealth Games in 2036, 9 years from now, 11 years from now. Mr. Prime Minister, sir, this is my 4th month as CEO and Editor-in-Chief of NDTV. To lead this storied institution is a privilege and a profound opportunity. I seek your blessings, sir, and the wishes of the distinguished guests who've gathered here today, and the millions of viewers who are watching live on television and across NDTV's digital platforms as we carry this legacy, marquee, storied media brand forward with integrity, courage, and conviction. At NDTV, enterprise, imagination, and courage fuel our journalism, guided by the conviction that as we aspire to be India's global voice, what we report must rest firmly on truth and credibility. It is not about creating a sensation. It is never about making the loudest noise. For us at NDTV, journalism has never been a pursuit of ratings. It is a calling to ensure that every side of the story is heard and told, and that journalistic integrity must always come above the demand to draw in revenues and eyeballs. Mr. Prime Minister, sir, your example teaches us that the edge of the unknown is not a place to fear, it is a place to define. The risk that often cripples many of us is not an obstacle, it is a call to action. Resolve is not a reaction, it is a decisive strategy, and that renewal is not recovery, it is the opportunity to create the extraordinary from the uncertain. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, to address this special gathering of minds. I invite him to guide us to the edge of possibility itself, where India's ambition meets the unknown, where courage shapes decision, and the promise of renewal has the potential to meet reality. देवियों और सज्जनों, तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट से एनडीटीवी वर्ल्ड समिट के इस मंच पे स्वागत कीजिए भारत के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी का।